News tonight, Governor Soludo asked you to promote youth development. Anambra Deputy Governor Dr. Ibezim urges the Anambra to reach out to the needy during Yuletide. Nigeria military promises to sustain fight against oil theft. Iran suspends morality police as protest continues across the country. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround on the maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening, I'm Priska Wankwo, and now the details of the news. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has called on the church to prioritize its development. Governor Soludo made the call during the dedication of Life of Faith Assembly Onitsha. Government House correspondent A.G. Kabana reports.
A section of the church building was set aside as skill acquisition center for youths of the church and beyond. The governor, who spoke about the One Youth, Two Skills initiative of his administration, said that youth development is at the heart of his government. Professor Soludo, who restated his administration's commitment to ecumenism, described Anambra as a Christian state, adding that he considers denomination as merely modes of worship, as the body of Christ is one, while calling on Christians to bond together and fight idolatry, which he regretted is coming back to the land. The governor expressed optimism that his government will eventually take back the state from criminals and all forms of illegality and lawlessness. He said that the quality of roads being built by his administration are such that Anambra has not seen before, stating that the target is to achieve 200 kilometers of roads in its first 24 months lifespan, calling on the Anambra to continue to do their part without prompting.
I want, on behalf of the people and government of Anambra State, to appreciate you, appreciate the church for this particular. It is this kind of partnership that will have to build a new state and a new Nigeria. The partnership between government and the church, the non-governmental institutions, the private sector, the international organizations, and so on. Everybody doing something on behalf of the people and government, the great people of Anambra State and government of Anambra State. I want to officially declare this place will be a house for productive skill enhancement for our youths that they will have. I will pray that the youths that will be trained here, that they will become very, very useful citizens. That they will go out there, those of them who got into businesses, into entrepreneurship and so on, they will get on to become the future millionaires and billionaires of Nigeria.
Earlier, the chairman of Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, PFN, Anambra State Chapter, Bishop Moses Ezedebego, expressed satisfaction with the kind of governor God gave to the state, applauding him for boldly promoting the spirit of ecumenism and striving to eliminate denominationalism. While canvassing support for the governor, Bishop Ezedebego asked people not to judge him yet, as it is still early in the day, praying God to help him succeed.
Anambra is so blessed that such kind of things shouldn't be happening in our state. But he came up, took the bold step to say no, it will not continue. Your Excellency, we appreciate you. I have to do it publicly. We appreciate you. And that is why we are praying for you. You will never fail. Everything you have in mind to do for Anambra State, you will complete it. You will do it and accomplish it, and it will be amazing and awesome. Nothing will stop it. That's what I want to tell you and promise you that we keep praying for you.
Chief of Staff to the Governor, Mr. Ernest Ezeajoyi, Commissioner for Special Duties, Barrister Sly Ezokenwa, the host, Bishop Emmanuel Obiora, Bishop Augustine Mwandeka, Bishop O.C. Dominic, among many others, attended the event, which also featured song ministration by Voice of the Cross. From Life of Faith Assembly, Onitsha, Ejike Abana ABS News.
Governor Chukwuma Soludo has called on the church to help the government by preaching to the congregation on the need to cultivate the right attitude towards the environment. Governor Soludo was speaking during a Thanksgiving Mass at St. Matthew's Catholic Church, Amobia, in Okasa local government area. Again, Government House correspondent AGK Abana reports.
Governor Soludo harped on the need for the people to join the tree planting initiative of his administration and dispose refuse at the designated places, among others. The governor, who thanked the congregation for their support to his administration, enumerated some of his administration's efforts, including declaration of state of emergency on roads to the tune of awarding contract for either construction or reconstruction of 230 kilometers of roads, recent recruitment of 5,000 teachers, among others. The governor revealed that in order to remove pressure and check corruption among public servants, his administration introduced the Code of Conduct of not participating in public donations.
To God be the glory, and thank you very much. Thank you. No, but I know all of you I can wear 24/7. I can have again. I will have 5,000 teachers, and wherever dance in the end, everybody call. Why you get any pride? Why you get any I believe strictly married. You need the right minded body. Once he married,
The National Chairman of All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, Dr. Victor Oye, in his remarks, extolled the efforts of Governor Soludo in working simultaneously in all sectors, especially on roads. The senator representing Anambra Central Senatorial District at the National Assembly, Mrs. Uche Ekwunife, member representing Oka South Constituency 2 at the Anambra State House of Assembly, Honorable Chukwuma Okoye, Chief of Staff to the Governor, Mr. Ernest Ezajori, Commissioner for Special Duties, Barrister Sly Ezokenwa, among others, attended the Mass. From St. Matthew's Catholic Church, Amobia, AGK Abana, ABS News.
Anambra State Deputy Governor Dr. Nyekachukwu Ibezim has called on people to use this period of Christmas to reach out to the needy in the society. Dr. Ibezim made the call during this year's annual Delcetan Christmas Carol at Festival of 9 Lessons of Anglican Communion, Oka Diocese, held at Cathedral Church of St. Faith, Oka. Government House correspondent Emmanuel Okonkwo tells us more.
Deputy Governor Ibezim, who described Christmas as a remarkable period for Christians, said that people should endeavor to, in the spirit of the season, show love to the downtrodden. Dr. Ibezim disclosed that the Professor Chukwuma Soludo administration will hold the Medina edition of its proposed annual All-Christian Praise Competition next year, where choirs in Anglican, Catholic and Pentecostal denominations within the state will be featured as a way of encouraging ecumenism and motivating choristers to put in more efforts in their service to God and humanity.
We remember the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. It's a season of joy. But the most important thing in this season is that God has carried
In a remark, the Archbishop, Ecclesiastical Province of the Niger, and Bishop of Awka Diocese, Most Reverend Alexander Bezim, encouraged Christians to use this period to seek the face of God and be more dedicated to Him. He then prayed for God's blessings and protection on Christians in this season and declared that 2023 will be fruitful for them.
Do not give up. If you give up, Satan will win. Will Satan win? He will win. And once you don't give up, victory will be your portion in the name of Jesus.
Earlier in the sermon, Reverend Onyeka Chukwubosa said that Christmas is worth celebrating as it is the commemoration of the birth of the Savior and Redeemer of the whole world, who left his throne and came in human form to save humanity from sin. He emphasized on the need for people to reconcile with God this period so as to meet Jesus Christ on his return.
Annunciation, very merry, portrayed brilliantly. So the name of Jesus and the coming of Jesus was not in any way a guesswork. It was prophecy, pungently given and actualized.
From Cathedral Church of St. Faith, Awka, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo, reporting for ABS News.
Anambra State Head of Service, Barrister Theodora Igwebe, MNI, has assured Governor Chukwuma Soludo on his recruitment of 5,000 teachers into the academic sector of the state service. The commendation was made at the International Conference Center, Awka, during the symbolic presentation of appointment letters to teachers who have been employed by the Anambra State government. Details and more on this report from here.
Speaking to newsmen, the Civil Service boss expressed her delight with the timelessness of the recruitment while describing the exercise as an open and typical of an excellent leadership. The head of service, while welcoming the new teaching force into the service, admonished them to embrace true diligence and excellence, which the present Anambra State Civil Service is known for. She charged them to hit the ground running if they must meet the desires of Anambra, as they are expected to fill the vacuum left by retired teachers in the state. Barrister Igwebe further hinted on the past achievements of teachers and students in Anambra and charged them to ensure that through their diligence to service and professionalism, they will surpass those great feats achieved before now.
Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN, Anambra State, Awka District, has called on the Managing Director of Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, Sachido Bidiego, to seek collaboration with the organization ahead of its 2023 maiden international conference scheduled to hold from 21st to 24th March 2023. Members of the institute were led on the visit by the chairman of Awka District, Mr. Kingsley Dean. Blessing Dennis has the details.
ICAN was established by the Act of Parliament number 15 of 1965 as a professional body recognized to regulate the practice of accountancy profession in Nigeria and set standards to be attained by professionals, enhance their ethical standards and technical competence in the public interest. In his remark, Mr. Dean explained that the international conference is in line with Governor Chukwuma Soludo's vision of attracting progressive socio-economic development to Anambra State. He describes Sachido as a consummate professional, a round peg in a round hole, noting that his wealth of experience will transform ABS to become a model broadcast station in the country. Mr. Dean further explained that the visit was to share ideas on the challenges affecting the progress of the institute, including training and retraining of accountants in their various establishments. According to Mr. Dean, ICAN is a leading global professional body known for producing world-class chartered accountants that will lead innovations and discussions to foster economic growth and prosperity.
And on behalf of ICAN Society, I also want to say congratulations for your appointment into this very important office. There's an aspect where he talked about moving up or ensuring socio-economic growth in Anambra State. Yeah. And we from, this state requires all stakeholders it needs to progress the state and also making to achieve the manifesto. So we felt that it's very important that the ICAN can also come in and know how to partner with the state government and ensure that this dream comes true.
Responding, Sachido noted that Governor Soludo's administration has brought a new dawn and conducive environment, increased tempo of socio-economic activities in the state, and described the governor as an icon of transparency, accountability, and due process. He assured members of the institute of the support of the establishment, adding that professional accountants in business represent the interests of the owners of the company, assist companies with corporate strategy, provide advice, and help businesses to reduce costs, improve, and mitigate risk.
I don't have any reason why we shouldn't work together, because Soludo is an icon of transparency and accountability. That's what he stands for. So there's no reason why I shouldn't, partner with people who are affiliated, to my boss. Okay? And he has all over the world. He has left his feet on the sands of time as a man who believes, though an economist, but he believes that due process must be followed in everything, and you cannot do due process without bringing in accountants who should look at the books and ensure that things are done appropriately. And that goes to speak the value you bring as accountants to any establishment.
In Awka, I am Blessing Dennis.
Nigerian military promises to sustain fight against oil theft. Iran suspends morality police as protest continues across the country. Here is the special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround the maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of Koiba values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. The news returns after now. Stay tuned.
House refreshment is goodness to go round. Introducing the Peak Yogurt Drink 1 liter Full House pack with more refreshment, which contains fresh cow milk. Enjoy Full House goodness filled with essential vitamin and minerals. Peak, reach for your peak.
Anyị bụ ndị ezinụlọ Onike na-amụpa Igbo Ọkụzụ n'okpuru ọchịchị ime obodo Oyi na Anambra Steeti ji ohere wee na-ekwupụta ọnwụ bụ nke gburu nwanne anyị nwoke, nna anyị ochie na nwanne papa anyị bụ injinia Chumuike Onike, onye a na-etu Oni. Ọ nwụrụ ka ọ gbachara afọ 80. Mmemme akwamozu ya ka a malite n'ụbọchị Satọde abalị 3 nke ọnwa Disemba, ọkwelekere 4 nke mgbede. Ọ bụrụ ofe nro ịkwara ya ugwu ọnwụ nke ga-adị na House 11 Gambo Sawaba Road off First Avenue, Gwarimpa, Abuja. Ụbọchị Fraịde abalị 8 na abalị 9 nke ọnwa Disemba ga-abụzi mmemme enimozu ya na-amụpa Igbo Ọkụzụ n'okpuru ọchịchị ime obodo Oyi na Anambra Steeti. Ndị ọrụ pụrụ ga-eriju ọnwụ ya gụnyere ụmụaka ya, ụmụ ya, nakwazi ụmụ nwanne ya. Papa, ka mkpụrụ obi gị na-achọghị nsogbu zuru ike n'ime onye nwaanyị. Amen. Dr. Obinna Onike, nwa ya nwoke, binyere aka n'ọkwa n'aka ezinụlọ.
This world is not my home, I'm just a passing through.
The family of Ichie Clifford Ogala of Oranto Village, Ukbo, Dunukofia local government area of Anambra State invites you to the funeral ceremony of their wife, mother, grandmother and sister, Mrs. Roslyn Chikodele Ogala, ne Ilokanono, aged 77. Funeral arrangement, Wednesday 7th December 2022, 6:30 p.m. Service of songs at Ichie Ogala's compound, Oranto Village, Ukbo. Thursday 8th December, 7 a.m. Line in state at Ichie Ogala's compound. 10 a.m. Burial service at St. Mary's Anglican Church, Ukpo. Interment follows after service at Ichie Ogala's compound. Friday 9th December, funeral ceremony continues at Ichie Ogala's compound. Sunday 11th December, 8:30 a.m. Outing service at St. Mary's Anglican Church, Ukpo. Announcer, Engineer Ebere Ogala for the family.
And I can't feel at home in this world anymore.
You're welcome back to the news. Nigeria's defense headquarters says it is not relenting in the fight against oil thefts. Princess Ekwe Ajide, ABS Abuja Bureau Chief, has the details.
The Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Musa Dammadami, who disclosed this in Abuja, said troops of Joint Task Force Operation Delta Safe has continued its kinetic operation geared towards sustaining a conducive environment for economic activities to thrive and deny criminals the opportunity to carry out their illegal oil activities in Delta, Bayelsa and Rivers states respectively. Dammadami explained that its land and maritime components of Operation Delta Safe in the conduct of Operation Octopus Grip had discovered and destroyed 81 illegal refining sites, 254 storage tanks, 173 cooking ovens, 118 dug-out pits, and 36 wooden boats within the past 2 weeks. He said between November 17 and December 1, 2022, troops had cumulatively recovered huge quantities of petroleum products, 11 cars, 6 tankers, 8 pumping machines, 3 motorcycles, 2 outboard engines, 1 tricycle, and 5 AK-47 rifles loaded with ammunition, while 81 criminal elements were also apprehended during the various operations. He enjoined the populace to continue to assist the military in their quest to restore peace and security in the country by providing them with prompt and credible information on the activities of terrorists and other criminal elements in their localities.
Troops of Operation Awasi in the conduct of Operation Swift Response recovered 447 50 kg bags of foreign rice, 125 jerrycans of 25 liters of premium motor spirit, and 1 bed. All the covered items have been handed over to the Nigerian Customs for further action. The entire populace is hereby appreciated for their support given to the armed forces of Nigeria and other security agencies in the conduct of our various operations across the country.
In Abuja, Princess Ekwe Ajide, ABS News.
The Operation Clean and Healthy Anambra Ocha Brigade has continued with its internally generated revenue drive against the Fulton tricycle and shuttle bus drivers, as well as park operators in different parts of the state. The move against the tax defaulters took the agency to Onitsha, Nnewi, and environs. Correspondent Kenneth Chukwudi filed in this report.
Speaking during the enforcement exercise, the managing director of the Operation Clean and Healthy Anambra, Mr. Celestine Anere, urged tricycle and shuttle bus drivers to promptly pay their tax as defaulters will face stipulated consequences, and assured the transporters that their complaints against those who still collect revenue illegally will be dealt with. Mr. Anere also maintained that motor parks that operate illegally must also be checkmated to ensure that they are properly registered, have the needed facilities, and pay approved fees to the government. The managing director of Operation Clean and Healthy Anambra assured that the exercise will be a continuous one.
We want to make sure that they are paying their revenue direct to the state government, while also trying to eliminate the menace of Agboro in Anambra State.
The task force also pulled down illegal structures of street sellers who sell goods on the road, drainages, causing gridlock for humans and vehicles, while also blocking the drainages with refuse. It's Nkenechuku Chukwudi for ABS News.
Iran has suspended its morality police, the Iranian prosecutor general said, as protests in the country continue into the third month. The protests erupted shortly after the death of Master Amini, a 22-year-old woman who was arrested by a unit of the morality police in Tehran for allegedly not adhering to the country's mandatory dress code for women. Speaking at an event about outlining the hybrid war during recent riots, which is how Iranian officials describe alleged foreign influence in the unrest, Prosecutor General Mohammad Jaza Montazeri was quoted as saying by the local media that morality police operations are over. The morality police has no connection with the judiciary and was shut down by the same place that it had been launched from in the past, he said, reportedly answering a question on why the morality police had been shut down. There were no other confirmations that the work of the patrolling units officially tasked with ensuring moral security in the society has been terminated. And now to the world of sports. Flying Eagles coach Ladan Boso is commending the class of defender Dominion Ohaka, who has joined his team ahead of next year's Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations tournament in Egypt. Water FC star Ohaka caught the eye with the Under-23 team during the Olympic qualifiers in October. He was also outstanding for the home-based Eagles in a friendly against World Cup finalist Costa Rica recently. Ohaka is one of several new additions to the Flying Eagles as they prepare to take on the rest of Africa in Egypt in February. The Flying Eagles team will resume training at the FIFA Goal Project in Abuja. To remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television Awka. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Awka. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Log on to our website. It's www.absradiotv.com. To the end of the news this evening, a quick recap of the main points. Governor Saludo has asked the chair to promote youth developments. Anambra Deputy Governor Dr. Ibezim has urged the Anambra to reach out to the needy during Yuletide. Nigerian military has promised to sustain fight against oil thefts. Iran has suspended morality police as protests continues across the country. Here is this special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround the maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. That's it. Other evening news at this time on ABS Television. Thanks for watching. I am Friska Wongo. Good evening. Have a wonderful night rest.